Welcome to ASQ TV, where we're creating a global view of quality. On today's show, we discuss the importance of quality in government and share 2 success stories of quality around the world. Quality can benefit governments in a country as small as Singapore or as vast as India. In fact, quality tools are already being used in some of India's government agencies, such as the railway system. Chairman and President of Business Excellence Inc., Manu Vora, says quality in India's supply chain is important and helps provide a better infrastructure to a nation of nearly 1.25 billion people.
The supply chain going from farm to fork, there is a great opportunity in terms of managing the logistics. Look at the housing sector. Urban area housing is limited. There are slums which needs to be eradicated and have development opportunities in the rural areas. Moving on to, we can look at the building modern infrastructure for railroads, for airports, for maritime ports and roads in general.
Vora says quality can be used in India's education and healthcare sectors, many of which are government-run. But there are challenges in implementation.
It boils down to lack of accountability and transparency. Also, there is a tendency to maintain the status quo. Don't rock the boat and go as is without making any changes.
Former Secretary to Government of India, V.K. Agnihotri, says tools and techniques used in implementing total quality management in the manufacturing and service industries can also help develop good public governance.
For example, leadership. The leader has to take the decision and be totally involved in whatever improvement or success in governance one wants to achieve.
Other helpful tools include customer orientation and focus, data-based decision-making, teamwork, measurement, and rewards and recognition. Vora says standardized programs can also be used in implementing quality and continuous improvement.
So we can look at the holistic model proposed by the Baldrige, and secondly, ISO standards. And we can focus on top 3. One is ISO 9001 for economic prosperity, ISO 14001 for environmental sustainability, and ISO 26000 for social responsibility. So once we have these assessments done, it opens up the opportunity for continuous improvement.
Vora also suggests using other tools, including 360-degree feedback for leadership, SWOT analysis, balanced scorecards, benchmarking surveys, and Lean and Six Sigma. To learn more, watch the full interview with Manu Vora at the link below. The benefits of quality can be seen organization-wide. Quality tools can be used in departments within an organization, which takes us to our next story. The City of Milwaukee Public Health Lab in Wisconsin, USA, is a high-performing laboratory working on a lean initiative. The lab's leaders, however, wanted to find ways to better integrate quality tools into the lab. A director and an operations manager for the City of Milwaukee Public Health Department, Sanji Bhattacharya and Kwadwo Ohusu-Ofori, share a recent quality story.
We have a very good strategic map that has worked out, which is aligned with the city strategic mapping as well as health department map, and that's also aligned with the national strategic map for the APHL, or Association for Public Health Laboratories. So bringing in some of those initiatives and the smaller projects we have already started and practicing in almost a year now, we want to see next that how we can spread these tools and continue to improve some of our larger projects that we'd like to bring in. Now, bring in the quality initiatives, not only just the employing the tools, but also empowering people that who are the key. So we want to make sure that we engage.
So what we decided to do was formalize our primary visual display board so that way we would be able to measure some of the testing and the services that we provide for the city and be able to create control charts to know how we are doing in terms of providing services. And from there, we up-ramped our huddle meetings to become daily. So that way we had daily huddle meetings to have passive communication. And that just allowed us to break the silo culture that was starting to occur in the lab, just due to space and the microbiology lab.
We want to set up a tradition for this laboratory for decades ahead to continue the quality improvement in our laboratory. We continue to practice our quality practices in the laboratories, and that's a way to continue our track record that we have maintained so far in our public health laboratory.
To learn more about the City of Milwaukee Public Health Lab, follow the link below. Advice from experts in this episode shows us how quality can help improve government efficiency and effectiveness. A higher performing government helps citizens benefit from lower cost services and faster turnaround times. Now, here's a recap of the quality methods and tools we featured today. Visit ASQ's Knowledge Center for more details. Well, that's it for this episode of ASQ TV. Join us next time for a hard look at soft skills.